So I'm here at the spot that started it all. That's right, when the Stonebriar Mall was completed in the summer of 2000, Frisco then became a real legitimate option for people, and the northern migration really began. So hey, if you are thinking about moving to Frisco, Texas with a budget of around $700,000, well, in this video, I'm gonna show you some different homes in the $600,000 to $700,000 price point so that you can get a better understanding of what you can come to expect in this price range. So if that's what you're looking for, then stay tuned because we're getting into it right now. Hey ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for the most thorough deep dive into all things Dallas, Texas, well, this is the channel that helps you do that. So I invite you to subscribe down below. Make sure you tap the bell for notifications so that you can stay up to date on the current market here in Dallas, Texas. We drop new videos every single week. My name is Jimmy Webb Jr. I'm a local real estate agent, born and raised here, and we're getting tons of calls and emails every single day from people just like you who are ready to make a move here in Dallas, and we absolutely love it. So if you are thinking about buying or selling here in the Dallas area, then you gotta reach out, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or jump on our calendar if you wanna jump straight to a Zoom with us. That is our favorite, but whatever way is easiest for you, we've got your back when making a smooth move here in Dallas, Texas. Frisco, like we're here today, we're hanging out at the Star. This is the Cowboys headquarters now. And so you got the Ford Center, that's the indoor facility. You've got the two outdoor practice fields in that corner back there. You've got the Omni Hotel right here. And then you've got Cowboys Fit, which is one of the best gyms in all of Dallas. And then right above that, you have the Cowboys Club, which is a membership only. It's really like a big old restaurant slash bar slash meeting place. So you can take some clients up there. The cool part about it is it's all glass on that side. So you can literally look out and watch the Cowboys practice while you're meeting with a client. I mean, how cool is that, right? So, hey, we've done a few videos on Frisco. So, if this is your first one, then first of all, welcome. And second of all, let's just cover some quick foundational pieces of information that you really need to know about Frisco. So believe it or not, this was all farmland, okay? Not even like 20 years ago, okay? But what that did is it gave Frisco the opportunity to really master plan this suburb out, and they've really done a great job with it, right? And they've gotten some recognition for it as well, right? Just ranked the #1 best place to buy a home in the entire country, according to the recent Wallet Hub study that just came out. And by the way, Dallas suburbs held 4 of the top 6 on that same list. So I'm glad you're here, and hopefully subscribe as we dive into everything Dallas has to offer. But a big reason why people are drawn to Frisco has got to be the schools, right? So Frisco ISD has a real priority of keeping the class sizes small and really keeping that student to teacher ratio really favorable to the kids, right? So that they get that attention that they really deserve to be successful. And then safety is also another big thing, right? You aren't gonna see any homeless people roaming around, and the crime rates are remarkably low as well, right? So now that we've covered some of the basics, let's head to that first home and show you what's going on in this price point, shall we? Let's cruise. All right, welcome to the first neighborhood. So this home that we're gonna feature right here is going for $625,000, 5 beds, 4.5 baths on 3,900 square feet, which is gonna put you at $161 a square foot. This home was built in 2009 on just over a quarter of an acre lot, and you are gonna have a 3-car garage, but it's not gonna be from the front entrance like you see over here. You see this alleyway right here? That's the alleyway entrance right there. So what happens is, as I walk you around a little bit so you can see more, what's pretty popular in Dallas and really all of Texas as well is you're gonna have the alleyways on the back side. So the idea is, hey, we're gonna protect the front side, curb appeal, and have the garage in the back of the home, and then an alleyway, for everybody to access their garage from the back side. Okay, so that's kind of a popular thing. So some people like it, some people don't like it, but whatever your preference is, you can find both in here, right? So you can have your truck parked in the front, or you can have that alley access on the back. That is one thing that, if you didn't know, you're definitely going to want to have a car when you are here in Dallas. We are pretty spread out. Our public transportation is not too sophisticated, right? So, my sister worked downtown and lived downtown, and she could walk to work, but literally if she wanted to go anywhere else, she had to have her car, right? So definitely gonna need that if you didn't know that. And then especially up here in Frisco, you're gonna want a toll tag as well. Now, when you buy your home with us, we've got that that sheet that we'll give you as a preparation for things to do before you actually come, and getting a toll tag is one of those things, right? So definitely smarter to have the toll tag. You just slap it on your windshield. You get a cheaper rate when you go through the toll, and it's just set up online through your bank account and everything like that. It's very simple. Okay, so we can talk about that more if you want to later on. But yeah, so the styles in here, it's gonna be a lot of that brick and stone combination, right? That traditional brick is really gonna dominate, but sometimes you'll get that stone accenting and the wooden accenting on the outside as well. You're gonna have some good trees in this neighborhood. So all these were built in 2009 and thereabouts, right? So you're not gonna have here, I'll show you down this street here real quick. So you've got the baby trees out here. So that's kind of one of the cons of being in Frisco is, you don't have like super big old growth trees, right? A lot of these were, planted when they built these homes, right? So that is one of the things, but you are gonna have very nice landscaping, right? So, all this sidewalk is all edged out and everything. And, it's very quiet back here. You can hear the cicadas going. Yeah, on the inside of that home, you're gonna have that open floor plan that everybody loves. You got the vaulted ceilings in there as well, updated appliances in the kitchen and everything. Upstairs, you have a tiered media room, so you're starting to see some media rooms here at this price point here. You do have a pool on the back side as well, and honestly, not really a whole lot that I would personally change, so it's gonna be move-in ready. You might change some paint colors and just some very small cosmetic things based on your preferences, of course, when you do come in, just to make it yours, right? But aside from that, I mean, you're definitely gonna be able to just, rock and roll, just move right in, okay? So you're pretty close to the tollway that I mentioned earlier, pretty close to the Star District as well. You've got some shopping on the main corner over here. Really close to, so there's a lot of trails that run through here as well. The elementary school is in this same subdivision as well. So you really have a lot going on in here. So really access to everything. So yeah, with that being said, I'll take you to the next neighborhood. I'll take you on a drive through it first before I meet you there. And yeah, see you there. All right, welcome to the second neighborhood. So this home that we're featuring right here is going for $649,000, 5 beds, 3.5 baths on 3,900 square feet, which is gonna put you at $167 a square foot, ladies and gentlemen. This home was built in 2003 on just over 1/3 of an acre on this one, all right? So you've also got a 3-car garage in here as well. You're gonna have that traditional brick style of home. Your neighbor to the right has that brick and stone combination. Your 2 neighbors to the left have that traditional brick as well. And then we're on a cul-de-sac, as you can see, and your neighbor across the street has that brick and stone combination as well. You can see the trees, pretty good sized trees for Frisco, right? They're not gonna come across or attach across the street up top, right? But it's pretty good for Frisco here, and landscaping is really good in here. Actually, as I was pulling up, the landscaper guys were just pulling in their lawnmower up into the trailer as I was coming up, so I couldn't have had better timing, I don't think. But really quiet in here. As I mentioned, you're on a cul-de-sac in here, so you're really tucked in away from everything. And there's actually, this home just gets better and better. I think this is my favorite of the lot, by the way. So there's a pond right in here. So if you can kind of see through that little sliver of the backyard, there's a little dip, right? And so down there is a pond that your backyard backs up to, right? So really nice. This is a gem, I think we found here today. But yeah, on the inside, you've got open floor plan that everybody loves, right? You got the vaulted ceilings, you've got wood floors throughout, and then you've got these massive windows in the living room that overlook that pond that your backyard backs up to, right? And then you have a large covered patio in the back as well to take in all the nice views back there, right? You don't have a pool, but you do have a community pool right inside. This is a gated community as well, by the way, so I had to come through security to come get in here. But yeah, you've got the community pool complete with a lazy river, right? Very important. You've got some trail. I saw a gentleman, running around the neighborhood as well. You've got trails everywhere. Listen, that's one thing about Frisco is it's really an active city, a really active suburb, right? And so actually rated one of the best suburbs in Texas to raise an athlete, okay? So, hey, if your kid plays soccer or tennis or martial arts, my father was pretty high up in the judo world. Either one of those three I'm pretty connected with. So, if you're looking for the right coach or the right situation, definitely give me a call and I'll hook you up with the right person, okay? So, and then as far as, do you leave Frisco? We get that question a lot, like, how often am I going to Dallas? Well, the real answer is, Frisco has a lot going on, right? So once you're in Frisco, you don't really leave Frisco, right? And so that even goes for your job as well. So like actually it was projected that Frisco is going to surpass downtown Dallas as far as office square footage of office space total, right, over the next 5 to 10 years. Okay, so we'll see if that happens. COVID might have put a little dip in those plans, but I think just judging by Dallas is kind of small. It's kind of cramped a little bit, and so Frisco just has so much more space. So there's definitely going to be a lot of opportunity out here as far as jobs go. Definitely over the next 5 or 10 years, it's continuing to grow and even up into, the Prospers and Salinas and everything. So, if you're interested in that sort of thing, we do vlogs on those as well. Make sure you go check those out. But yeah, really, really cool house. I think this is a gem that we stumbled upon here today. But with that being said, let me take you to the next neighborhood and I'll see you there. All right, real quick, I wanted to show you one of the shopping centers here in Frisco, just so you can kind of get an idea of what they look like and what all is in here. So we're at the Preston Ridge Center right now. So you have this cool little centerpiece right here. So at the bottom, it outlines the origins of Frisco and of Preston Ridge specifically. So that's kind of a cool little feature right there. But then here are what the storefronts look like. So as you can tell, very new, very clean, very well taken care of, right? This is some of the smaller shops, of course, and then on this side where I was, you have a lot of the, let me get this tree out of the way. So, well, that big tree is kind of blocking it, but you can see the outlines of the Best Buy store right there. You've got Staples, you've got Marshalls, you've got DSW shoes, you've got a Target on that side over there. You got Gloria's Mexican cuisine, more on that side. So some of the best Mexican food in Dallas. They do some salsa dancing on the weekends as well. But then on these smaller shops, so first of all, you have this, then you have another row on the back side of this, And then you have a similar thing going on over there. You have another row on the back side of that. I mean, it goes for, there's 2 sections. So you have this one, and then you have another section right over there. You have, salata, salad bar right here. You've got a Chipotle on the end. I've eaten there a time or two. You've got a Blaze Pizza right here. So you're gonna have a lot of, restaurants, whether they be chain or non-chain restaurants. You're gonna have some boutique shops in here, like the Amish furniture showcase, I don't know if Amish furniture is a chain or not, but you're gonna have quite a few, some variety in here as well. So really, whatever it is that you're looking for, you'll really be able to find it in one of these shopping centers, whether it's a big box store or something more on the smaller side. So really, whatever you're looking for, even if you need yourself a nice little frozen yogurt treat in the middle of it, you've got one of those right there as well. So just want to give you a little bit of a sneak peek in here so you can kind of see what it looks like. But with that being said, let me take you to the next neighborhood, and I'll see you there. All right, welcome to the third neighborhood. So this home that we're gonna feature here is going for $675,000, 5 beds, 4 baths on 4,500 square feet. So you got plenty of space. That's gonna put you at $148 a square foot. This home was built in 2005 on 0.2 of an acre lot. So not the biggest, but you got a little bit of room out here, but it is, you've got a 3-car garage in the back. That's going to take up a lot of it, I think. But you do have that traditional brick and stone combination. That's really dominating in this neighborhood, I've noticed. So you've got it there. You've got it on this side as well. You've got a little castle feature over here. You've got the brick and stone right here. So yeah, again, over there, I mean, I don't think I've seen a home that isn't brick and stone combination yet in this neighborhood. So yeah, the other thing, I mean, the trees are gonna be, this is a 2005, so mid 2000s, so the trees, they aren't gonna be baby trees, right? But they're not gonna be connecting over the top of the street, right? Landscaping is pretty good. Everybody's taking good care of their lawns in here. And it's pretty quiet as well, so this street in particular, you're not gonna have through traffic really through here, so it's going to be pretty quiet, and you're going to have that privacy feel in here for sure. On the inside, you are going to have that open floor plan. Yet again, super popular out here in Frisco. You do have some old tile, that old large tile in the kitchen, which isn't my favorite, so you might upgrade that. But you do have a media room upstairs, which is maybe a saving grace for you right there. But and then honestly, the backyard is a little small for me. If I'm going to be shelling out $675K, I think I would want a little bit bigger of a backyard. I think the combination of that smaller lot size and the 3-car garage, I think takes up a lot of that space, right? And you do have a lot of that square footage in the home too. So hey, maybe if you don't like spending a lot of time outside, if you want everything to kind of be indoors, if that's just kind of what you're going to be doing, then this home might be perfect for you though, right? So it really just kind of depends on what your lifestyle is, of course, right? So but yeah, you're going to be close to the tollway right there. You're going to be pretty close to FC Dallas Stadium and old town Frisco on that main street right there. Pretty close to the barbecue spot. Oh my goodness, Hutchins barbecue spot. I was like, I just ate there last weekend. That's a cool looking castle feature right there. Yeah, Hutchins barbecue is unbelievable. Yeah, we picked up like $100 worth of stuff. My sister came in town and we were hanging out with some friends. But yeah, Hutchins, you gotta go. You're literally maybe 5 minutes away from Hutchins over here. So Now I told you, we're gonna put you on some game here if you watch these videos, these little tidbits, right? So anyway, but yeah, hey, one thing that I wanted to mention is, a lot of our clients are kind of just dead set on that brand new construction here in Frisco. Nobody's lived in it before. They want to be the first. Well, I just want to plant a seed real quick, okay? Listen, I'm the guy who brings the cons to the table that you might not think of before. And so, if you're going for brand new construction, one of the things that you're gonna have, I call them baby trees, right? They're not even adolescent trees yet. They're the baby trees out here in Frisco. And you are gonna have some smaller lot sizes as well on that new construction in Frisco. I mean, Frisco is obviously very popular, hence maybe why you're watching this video right now, right? And so they really tried to pack it in, once they understood and figured out, oh, there's a lot of people that want to move here. We got to take advantage of all the real estate we possibly can, right? So they really did kind of squeeze in those lots into some smaller lot sizes. And then the other thing is, your neighbors are, may or may not be very fluent on what's going on in the community, right? So, if everybody's brand new into a new community, you're not gonna get that old neighbor who's been there forever, who knows all the secrets, who knows all the great spots to go to that you won't get anywhere else, right? So just a little bit of a trade-off with that. I think you can definitely find a phenomenal home that's gonna be, maybe 10 or 15 years old that, still has only had one owner in it before you, and you're definitely gonna find a great deal and have some bigger trees and some cooler neighbors, right? So anyway, just wanna, bring that to the table a little bit for you, a little bit something to chew on there. But with that being said, let me take you to the last neighborhood and I'll see you there. All right, welcome to the fourth neighborhood. So this home that we're gonna feature right here is going for $699,000, 5 beds, 4 baths on 4,200 square feet, which is gonna put you at $165 a square foot, ladies and gentlemen. This home is pretty new construction. This one's built in 2019 on a 0.22 acre lot. You do have a 3-car garage, as you can see right there, 1 there and then 2 on that side. You've got a landscaper over there, but you can see some of these homes are still being built over here. Now, hey, the reason I always talk about that price per square foot is for those of you coming from California and New York and Chicago, if I didn't say it, y'all might not believe it, right? And so, I know I was working with a buddy of mine, a partner of ours out in LA, and we were looking at homes that were like the lowest was $500 a square foot, right? And so the average was more like in the $1,000 per square foot range. So listen, your dollar can really stretch down here in Dallas, Texas, and really in Frisco as well, right? So but as far as these styles go, you got that brick and stone. I think that one looks beautiful actually right there. That traditional brick and stone is really gonna be popular in Frisco for sure. More so than more of the other suburbs. So in the newer suburbs like Frisco, you're gonna find a lot of that brick and stone combination. The trees are, this is what I'm talking about with the baby trees, okay? These are tiny, right? So, you're not gonna have much in the way of trees just yet. You're gonna have to wait to really see them grow, right? As you stay in your home, you'll be able to watch the trees grow. I mean, look at this, right? So literally like no trees. I mean, they're planted, but they haven't matured much at all yet, right? So landscaping is pretty good though. Everything's gonna be pretty clean in here. Everybody's taking care of their yards and everything. aside from the landscaper that's, you know, working right now, very quiet actually back here. And so, you know, you're not gonna have much through traffic or anything like that in here. But then on the inside of this one, you know, it's gonna have, again, that open floor plan that everybody loves, vaulted ceilings. You're gonna have the wood floors throughout on this one. You're gonna have that updated kitchen as well, and a beautiful fireplace on the inside of that one as well. So I think we really we ended on a good one in this one, but you're also close out here. We're on the east side of the tollway over here, you know, closer to SD Dallas Stadium, you know, Old Town Frisco, Main Street, that sort of thing. So that's where we're close to. You've also got the elementary school was just up the way over there, and you've got a massive park where they had a ton of soccer fields out there. So, you know, you've got, again, those trails are gonna be everywhere around here. I saw a couple runners as I was driving through here. A couple of runners were coming in here as well. So what I wanna do now is just kind of recap what we've kind of seen at this price point here. So, you know, I think the majority of these homes, you know, when you're getting into this price point here with that $700,000 budget, you're gonna have 3-car garage is really kind of gonna be a staple for sure. You know, you're gonna have a little bit more square feet, of course, as well. You know, the price per square foot is gonna stay the same, you know, in that, you know, 150 to maybe 200 on the high end. But obviously, as the price goes up, that means the square footage is going up as well, right? So you're gonna have a little bit more room as you go. And then the media room, I think that's gonna be another thing that you're gonna see a lot of in this price point as well once you start bumping up, okay? So yeah, hey, if this is where you wanna be, then of course you gotta give us a call, right? You know, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or jump on our calendar if you want to jump straight on a Zoom call with us. That is our favorite. You know what my face looks like. I'd love to see what y'all's face looks like. You know, get to know you guys and what you guys are looking for in your next home. Make sure you like and subscribe down below. I'm telling you, you do not want to miss the next video that we put out. So make sure you tap that bell as well while you're down there. And hey, I want to invite you, if you're continuing your research here, hey, click the Dallas, Texas living name below. Head to our main channel page and use the search bar on that page to look up whatever it is that you're looking for. You know, whether it's a specific topic or a specific area, then you know, odds are we've got it for you. If I don't have it up yet, then hey, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what it is that you guys are looking for, and I'll clearly you know, bump up the priority to get that video out for you guys, okay? So if you don't know where to go from here, then you should see some videos popping up on the end screen right now. Definitely click on one of those. We do all sorts of different kinds of videos on here. We do vlogs, we do map tours. I talk about different topics, whatever it is, you know, whatever is striking your fancy right there, make sure you click on one of those right now. And until the next video, I'll see you around town.